and I am at a booth that I am beyond excited to show you. And yes, you are looking at a dog. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Boom! You're looking at an Azawakh, and they're most exquisitely gorgeous creatures ever. I'm absolutely smitten with this breed, and I'm thrilled that they're here. To look into their eyes, I think, is like looking at the sands of time. This is a rare breed. They're just exquisite, and I'm happy enough to be here with Deb, who's going to tell me everything I want to know about the Azawakh. Deb, I'm told that you've been in this breed for 30 years. How on earth did you find an Azawakh 30 years ago?
Well, I had Pharaoh hounds, and I was having, getting sighthound journals, and I saw something about the Azawakh, and in '89 or '88, Dog World did a feature on them, and I went crazy and had to have one, and had it within 3 weeks.
So how did you find it?
I called Dog World, and I got the name of the author of the article and found out where she had gotten her dogs from, and went to the source.
Was that in Africa?
No, it was a German lady living in California at the time, and she had the first litter of Azawakh in the U.S.
Wow. Now, any chance, who's this dog that loves to snuggle under things? Mm-hmm. Who is this dog?
His name is Ozzy.
And Ozzy I've been at this booth come and go for the last hour, and every time I look at Ozzy, he is buried under something. He's just one of those dogs that likes to nestle into things. Would it be an imposition if we showed more of Ozzy's head or revealed some of his body?
There you go.
I'm sorry, Ozzy.
Poor Ozzy.
Poor Ozzy.
Ozzy.
So, what is the biggest challenge in owning this breed?
They need a lot of socialization. They can be very, very shy if they're not properly socialized. So, it takes a really big commitment for an owner to take on that chore or that challenge.
And they are, of course, a sighthound?
Yes.
And they were rabbits and small bunny?
No, they're actually, they do jackrabbits and jackal. And in the country of origin, they also are village and flock guardians.
So if they were after jackals, was there method to chase it down, tire it, hold it until the hunter arrived, or did they take the animal down too?
They usually take the animal
down. They take it down
yes.
as well. So what would surprise people about this breed? Other than that they wear accessories better than I ever did.
It's true. They, like I said, they take a lot of socialization. They can be very shy or even aggressive if they're not properly socialized. They're very protective of hearth and home. I sleep at rest stops with my dogs and have absolutely no fear. They will protect me with their lives. They're very different from sighthounds with that. They also can be very reliable off lead. I currently live in Japan, and I have free there, and my dogs run free most of the time. You can take them on the beach and the woods.
But if they catch sight of something scurrying off, are they gone?
No, they're not. The way I compare them a lot is that sometimes, like Salukis, if you let them loose, they're going to run for 3 counties and get lost.
Yeah.
And they won't know how to get their way home.
But these
the
dogs,
Azawaks stay with you. They're very devoted. My 3 run, just run wild, and they stay with me. They play, they run, crash through the woods.
I have been asked if it's cold in here, and do you think it's cold in here for
chilly.
the And is Ozzy a snuggler anyway, or is he cold?
He is, but
is a snuggler, but he's also cold.
Yeah, it's a little chilly in here. Yeah, I was thinking about putting my sweatshirt back on.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a turtleneck myself. I mean, they're just incredibly beautiful. What health testing do you recommend, or do they recommend for adults and puppies?
Right. Normally we run a full thyroid profile to make sure that they're not only is their thyroid functioning, but we also do the autoimmune functions to make sure that it's not like a genetic thyroid problem. And we also do like CBCs, like blood chems to check all their organs and everything. We do hips, hearts, eyes.
Generally, do they have good hips as a rule?
Generally so, yes. But as we're seeing more recently, as it's getting more popular, they're starting to really get into doing the flying trot in the breed rings, and that's just not the way they move.
And how should they be moved in a show ring?
They should be moved at the proper gait for themselves.
Okay.
If you're overstriding your dog and moving it too fast, that you're going to make the top line look like it's going down, and it's just not natural for them. They should have a very light, dancing kind of gait, with not so much lift at the elbow, at the carpal, but from the arm, from the shoulder. It's just very, very light and really beautiful.
Now,
that was the thing that sold me on them in the beginning. I could just watch them all day.
Oh, I find them exquisite, and no doubt you get tired of hearing, "Why don't you feed your dog?"
Yeah.
And yet I have seen fat sighthounds, and it's not a good sight.
Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not.
Are they good with children?
They can be very
elderly?
good with children. Yes. Actually, one of the girls that's here today has 3, and she's got 5 children at her house, ranging from 3 to 17.
Okay.
And they're excellent with their children. I know many people that have children
Oh,
and
look
have
at that
them.
face.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
How old is this dog?
6 now? 5? 5.
He's 5, and then how old is this beauty over here?
2.
She's 2. And I bet they're stinking cute puppies.
Yeah, they are. Pretty irresistible, but they're wrinkly like Shar-Pei. They're really.
So fill in this sentence. You might be an Azawakh owner if
You're committed and what would you say, Vicky? Committed and dedicated. I mean, you have to really embrace having them.
Is this breed in good shape numbers wise? Are there still dogs to be found in their native land
Yes.
that have not been?
Absolutely.
And are breeders going over there to tap into that gene pool?
Yes, they have.
And how do what specific country are they from?
Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso.
Okay, and do those people, are they cooperative or are they a little protective?
For the most part, they really don't realize what they have. And I actually traveled to Africa with some German friends of mine years ago, and you could get one for a pack of cigarettes.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah. And a lot of times they're given as gifts, to a visitor or a friend.
Now, where are you in the AKC process? Is this still an FSS breed?
No, we're in miscellaneous, and we are hoping that within the next year we would be able to apply for full.
And what do you wish people would ask you? Because they never ask you about this breed.
Wow, it's hard.
Well, but you know what though? That's good to hear because that means people are asking the right things.
Well, most of the time they do. Mostly just. Some of them just say, "Oh, they're so beautiful, I have to have it," but they don't really think about what they're really like and what commitment it takes to really get along with them.
Someone's asking if they can trade their car for that collar.
No. I don't know what kind of collar is it.
You know what? The sighthounds always get to wear the coolest collars.
Yes, they do.
Where do you find a collar that beautiful?
Crown collars out of
Crown
Ohio.
Yeah, they're really pretty.
All right, folks, I'm going to be closing shop here at the Azawakh, and I love saying that name, Azawakh. What inside the breed? What do you call them for short?
Waks.
Waks. Okay. Then I'm closing shop at the Wak booth, and yes, I agree. Just stunning, beautiful dog, and I'm thrilled to pieces to be able to show them to you. So, heading out, and I will catch you at another breed.